So in Machado, Garry will be fighting Joaquin Buckley on December 14th for the UFC Tampa main event. Now this is very odd because I thought the Ian Garry versus Shavkat Rakhmonov fight was literally right there. Ian Garry called for it. But literally the next day he signs to fight Joaquin Buckley, which is a step down. Even though previously he had said, you're behind me, I'm fighting above me, I'm not fighting behind me. And then anyway, he is fighting behind him anyway and fighting Joaquin Buckley. Now I like the fight. I think it's a good fight. Obviously, Colby Covington was meant to be Ian Garry's opponent, but apparently he's actually got a poker tournament the same weekend of this card, so he's not going to be fighting on this card, which is one of the weirdest reasons I've ever heard for someone not taking a fight. But hey, money talks. I'm sure he makes more of poker than he does UFC at this point, but it's an interesting fight because I honestly think Joaquin Buckley is like sort of a bad matchup for Ian Garry. Now, what do I mean by that? Joaquin Buckley, super athletic, explosive takedowns. He could definitely take down Ian Garry. Just shoots on him, fucking explosive takedown. I could see that. He could also catch Ian Garry. Ian Garry's got tall man defense. He's not got the best defense. And Joaquin Buckley always seems to do very well against these taller guys. Like Wonder Boy. Like Wonder Boy, that Uzbek guy he fought, these are the type of matchups Joaquin Buckley typically wins. I think in a fight like this, I think Ian Garry is going to be very hittable. He could definitely get dropped. At the very least, I think Joaquin Buckley's going to have some moments of success here. But at the same time, Ian Garry is very good. He's a very good striker. He's got the same sort of striking, like the pullback counter that Kevin Holland landed on Joaquin Buckley. I could see Ian Garry catching Joaquin Buckley with that. Oh my god, I apologize so much for that noise. Oh my god. That must be really annoying. Well, anyway, Machado Garry, this is a good fight. I don't know who Shavkat Rakhmonov's going to fight now, because Shavkat was probably going to fight Ian Garry if it was going to be anyone reasonable. So I guess if it's not Usman or maybe Sean Brady, it's probably not going to be anybody of note. He probably won't get a fight. Maybe they could rebook Shavkat Rakhmonov for UFC 312 in Sydney against Jack Della Maddalena for the interim belt. But yeah, this is an interesting fight. I'm not going to predict a winner yet because I think I'm going to wait to the actual card, because I got to watch a bit of tape on this, because I can see both ways how these guys win. Joaquin Buckley will definitely be the underdog here, I feel like, which would make a lot of sense. Ian Garry's undefeated, he's on a good run. But he didn't look like amazing against MVP. Like, he had to wrestle that fight there, and if MVP didn't stand up in one of the rounds, he would have won that fight. Because he had top control, and Ian Garry had done nothing for that fight. Like, if he did stand up, Ian Garry might not have won, but I don't think Ian Garry can wrestle fuck Joaquin Buckley. Joaquin Buckley's got amazing takedown defense. He's a very strong, stocky guy, so I don't think if there's any grappling offense, it will probably come from the Buckley side. I think he could honestly get Ian Garry down, because Ian Garry didn't get MVP off him. MVP stood up. So maybe there is a problem with the get-ups of Machado Garry that Joaquin Buckley could do something about. I mean, let's not forget, Buckley literally just sprinted across the cage, picked up Wonderboy, and just took him down pretty goddamn easily. And Wonderboy is like, Shavkat couldn't get Wonderboy down straight away. And this is an older version of Wonderboy as well, and Shavkat couldn't do that. But Buckley could. Buckley could go in and pick him up. I think if he can take down Wonderboy, he could definitely take down Machado Garry. He's very explosive. Like, Joaquin Buckley's got amazing genetics for fighting. Like, this guy does not look like he should be a welterweight. Like, he is a welterweight, obviously, but, like, he's so lean. Like, it's actually crazy, like, how much muscle this guy has for a welterweight. He's very strong, very athletic. I do think Garry's movement and everything will also be pretty key here. Like, I don't think he's just going to be a sitting target, but at the same time, his striking defense is not that good. But he does move around a lot. Like, if they're, like, head-to-head with each other, Garry does leave his head right there. to be hit, and he doesn't have the greatest chin, but he also moves around a lot, so it's weird. Like, yeah, maybe he does have... He's got good movement, not to get hit, but his actual overall defense, like, just like if he's standing there and not like moving around, if he's against the fence, like I think Joaquin Buckley can capitalize quite a lot in this fight. Like, I don't think this is the one-sided Ian Garry destruction people are making it out to be. Yes, Ian Garry could definitely win. Joaquin Buckley is probably due a mean KO. He hasn't been KO'd in a bit. Normally, you know, he does get KO'd quite often. He's been knocked out 5 times. So he probably is due a KO. But I'm not gonna say who I'm picking, but I think Joaquin Buckley is sneaky good underdog. If you put some money on Joaquin Buckley, he could definitely win this fight. Like, the guys like Ian Garry and Shavkat are like the good matchups for Buckley in this division. The tall guys, strikers, you know, long, tall guys with tall man defense. With a guy like Joaquin Buckley, he has that sort of like, you know, in and out style, like a Mike. I'm not saying he is Mike Tyson, but he's got that Mike Tyson in and out style. I think he can utilize that pretty well. I guess an Ian Garry against a Shavkat Rakhmonov, but I'm pretty interested to see how this fight goes. If Buckley wins, like, damn, what a rise, because he literally was getting knocked out so much of middleweight. He might be the only guy that like moved down a division and his chin get better. Like, normally you see guys, they move down and they just get chinned even more, because he got chinned a lot at middleweight. He's been chinned at welterweight as well. He got knocked out by an Israeli guy in Bellator, but regardless, you know, he's on a good run. I respect Joaquin Buckley for what he's done, but it's going to be an interesting fight. Let me know if you guys are picking to win this fight. I apologize for the noise. Trees are currently being cut down right outside my window, but yeah, probably not the best time to make this video, but I had to do what I had to do. A lot of people are calling him Conor McGregor as well. Yeah, look, Tyler the Creator versus Adam 22 Jr. Let's just read through the comments really quickly. I hate them both equally. Oh, I can't even go down the comments. That's great. Awesome. I hate them both equally. Imagine calling out Shavkat, Colby, Usman just to get Buckley. Please, Tyler the Creator, who's wearing the purple. I also seen a comment and it was like, are they both going to wear purple? And then somebody commented like, oh, Ian Garry likes when people take things from him. Or something like that, which I thought was pretty funny. But anyway, oh my god, man. I can't even see how long this video's gone for. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I apologize for the loud noise, but I just had to do a quick reaction to this. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Make sure you subscribe, share this video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.